All right, what's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about the Ancient Runes really quickly, and then we're going to be using the Ancient Rune Reappraisal Stones, which I haven't used any of them yet, so this should be interesting. First of all, let's look at the runes available via Ancient Rune, because I need to think about what I want to reappraise and make sure I'm reappraising the best runes possible. So from Karzan, I don't see myself reappraising anything that's not RTA runes, right? So no Rage, no Endure, no Energy. Blades, iffy, and Nemesis is also kind of iffy, right? They're both used in RTA, but maybe not the premium sets. In Alunia, Despair, Accuracy, Nemesis, Endure, Will. Will, I would definitely reappraise if I had, something I wanted. Nemesis, again, kind of iffy. Despair, again, kind of iffy. The only reason why I would consider Despair or Nemesis is because there's no Violent or Swift, which is normally what I reappraise. I'd say Violent and Swift are great, do those, but in this case, that's not an option, right? So I have to use my reappraisal stones on non-violent, non-Swift. So I'd say Will is your top target. If you don't have Will, look into Despair and Nemesis, or save your stones until the Swift and Violent Ancient Runes come out, because it's gonna happen at some point. I'm pretty sure. Like, they said they would, but they might change their mind, right? But on the other hand, you can only... I want to reappraise runes that I own so that my account can move forward, right? So I don't want to just save them infinitely and have them sit there being wasted. They're a resource that everyone has an equal access to right now. I have as many ancient reappraisal stones as anyone else in the game, as far as I know, unless there's some trick to get more. I don't know about it. Regular reappraisal stones, no, I will never ever have anywhere close to most people because they sell them in packs, right? But the ancient ones, so far, no. So far, they don't. So they're a precious resource, but they're a resource I want to employ. I want to get out there. I want to use. So I have a rune for them. I have a rune. It is so bad right now, but the potential is so high. So we're going to reappraise this rune, and hopefully it'll get better. It's this little guy right here, this Nemesis Speed rune. So it's a legend. Look at how terribly it rolled. That's worst case scenario. It rolled double into flat HP and double into flat attack. So this is an automatic sell unless I reappraise it, right? And I want to reappraise it because legend speed runes that are usable in PvP are pretty rare in my account. I have a couple violent. I think I have one swift. They're pretty rare. And I have several monsters that I do want to run on Nemesis that maybe their overall efficiency is lagging behind due to their speed rune. So here we go. The only thing that's wrong with this rune is it doesn't have a inbuilt stat or an innate stat. So it will never be as high of efficiency as a rune with an innate stat, which is a shame. Ideally, I would reappraise a rune with an innate stat, but I don't have one. I haven't pulled one that meets my criteria, whereas this meets a lot of my criteria. It's not a 1, 3, or 5, slot 1, 3, or 5. It's a slot 2, slot 4, slot 6. Much more valuable because half of them are flat, so you get half the amount of usable runes. And speed legend runes don't come around. I was pretty happy to pull this and pretty sad to roll it. Had it rolled double into crit, double into accuracy, I probably would never reappraise it. It'd be, okay, that's a crit accuracy rune. But this is not usable in any way. So I've got 16 reappraisal stones, which is probably the most I've ever had on my main ever. My alt has had more once because I just didn't use them, but my main's never had this many. So there's a judgment call of how far do you push it? How often do you reappraise before you say, okay, that's good enough, I move on, right? I just want it to be usable. I would love for it to be broken like awesome, but I do just want it to be usable. So let's throw some in there and see what we get. And we'll just kind of talk through the process as we go. So try number 1. Yes, no, kind of okay, and bad. So it's better than it was, which is sad because it rolled once into crit, looks like twice into resist, and once into flat defense. You're going to see a lot of flat in these runes because I don't have an innate stat and I don't have speed available. And so those are two areas that, might hold, like I could hold flat in an innate, which would make it never roll. And I'm never going to see a speed roll, right? Speed or resistant crit isn't terrible, but I wouldn't say it's usable. So let's go again. Good, bad, horrible. Worse than the rune started. So we're going to go ahead and stick with our first one for obvious reasons. Try number 3. What's nice about this is, should it roll okay? Okay, good. Not bad. So this to me looks like a defense roll, a double crit damage roll, and a flat HP roll. So we're talking about defense monsters, bulldozer types. no crit rate, you could put that in. I really don't like that flat HP roll, but this one's not too bad. It's kind of weird, but it's not too bad. Let's go again. Because ideally we would have no rolls into flat HP. Okay, so we got a double resist, an attack, and then a flat attack roll. So not as good as this. Let's try again. We might end up with this rune that we've already rolled. All right, that's pretty good. It's like similar, but different, right? It's another roll into defense, a roll into crit. I think it's a double defense, 1 crit, 1 flat defense. So it's really a choice between defense and crit damage versus defense and crit rate. The rolls are very similar because if you add defense and crit rate together, you get 36 on the right. And if you add crit damage and defense on the left, you get 36. So I think this one has a little more synergy though, because it's flat defense and defense percentage. But the attack is probably not as good as the accuracy. I like the looks of this one more. So we're going to go with that. Because there's monsters like Tyrannus, things like that, defense-based nukers that, I mean, 24 defense grinded up to 30 with crit and flat defense. Not horrible. I could maybe switch out attack for HP and grind it. Yeah, or crit rate, but I think I'd probably do HP in the situation. So we're almost happy with this rune. Just to push our luck a little bit, see if we can't do any better. See, that's a terrible one. That is just bad news. If there wasn't that roll into flat defense, I'd be pretty happy with it, but there is, and I would love to get rid of that. That's another bad one. Unless, let's see, it's 2, if it started at 8 defense and it rolled 8 to 16 and 8 to 24, those are the 2 rolls into defense. It could be 3 low rolls into defense. I don't really know how far flat defense goes. So we'll give it a little more. This is an interesting roll for this rune so far. Lots of flat defense, lots of low rolls in general. But it's probably one of each. It's a crit damage, crit rate, and a defense but low rolls. So that's no good. The defense might not even be a roll. It could just be this starting stat based on these how these new runes work. So that's kind of a shame. Let's roll it again. Flat attack. Ooh, another flat defense. Closer to what I want, but not quite. Its HP plus defense is 29. Which isn't bad, but it definitely at least single rolled into flat defense, maybe double rolled. So let's try again. I'd love to just improve on this roll just a little bit. Accuracy and crit damage. Another flat defense, not a great improvement. Try again. Great, lots of defense. Interesting. So this is similar, but defense plus crit rate here is 33, whereas my initial roll is 36. So it's a little more defense, quite a bit less crit rate. Looks like I got to roll into flat HP. No, thank you. These Ancient Reappraisals, you only get 2 a week, so they're pretty precious, but I feel like this is a worthwhile pursuit because, you know, by the end of this, I'm going to use this rune. I will use this rune on the left as is, right? Which means maybe I should stop rolling, but I'm being a little bit greedy. I'd love to see just something a little bit better because these runes can get crazy. Ooh, flat defense again. We're going to go all the way if we have to because I believe we can do better. Oh, that's pretty good. Ooh. I think we're done here. That is a Garrow rune to me. That's really, really nice. So the way I evaluate runes like this and how I've been evaluating the one on the left is I add together the relevant stats that I want. So in this case, it's attack, crit rate, and crit damage. So 20, 30, 42, 45 crit rate, crit damage, and attack as is. Whereas the other one, defense, crit rate is 36. So 45 better than 36. The flat attack you could keep, but we're going to throw it out, right? So that is a really, really good rune. Like really good. So awesome. I don't know that I have any. No, I have a flat attack. Do I have any converts? I have a defense convert or an accuracy convert. These things are so hard to get. It's crazy. But even if I convert to defense, I can't roll it. I've got an HP roll there. So I probably wait until I get the HP. Or I settle for accuracy, which I think HP is just better. And man, once I get an attack, this rune's gonna be so crazy good. So by comparison, let's see, what can we do here? We can open up Swar Farm and kind of look, well, no, we'll rank my runes. Here, let's do this. we'll rank, well, for first Nemesis speed runes, look at the stats there, right? This, so for instance, we were at 30, 42, 45 attack, crit, and crit damage. This is ungrinded. So it's going to be over 50, those three stats put together grinded, right? You assume 7, it's probably going to do better than that. So 50 total stats. Here's a rune that's been pretty good for me. It is combined 27, 33 grinded attack. So 33 versus 50, huge upgrade. This one is 25 combined. This one has a lot of HP, but it's got the attack up there. But it's what, 23 combined? So in terms of Nemesis, this is almost double my next closest rune. Let's look at all my runes. We will sort by crit rate and crit damage. Speed runes. So there's one on the monkey. Lots of crit rate, lots of crit damage, lots of attack. So let's add them up. 17 plus 11 is 28, plus 5 is 33 for that rune with the most crit rate. And then that's my second best rune, the rune I just got. So that's crazy. Let's look at runes that are on things. Here's one that's on Garrow. It's a vampire speed rune. The combined total of those things is 36. My new one is going to be 50. And Nemesis is the hard set for me on Garrow. I have lots of good vamp runes. This is really quite a good rune I've used for at least a year, and it's going to be immediately replaced. So I'm pretty happy. That's a crazy, crazy roll. Let's see, what else can we look at? Let's reverse it. Let's do crit damage first and then crit rate and see if we can get any. These are not really on my main monsters. Here's one on Taor. It's pretty good, right? So 22, 32, 40. That's 40 combined. That's one of my better runes. It was a hero rune, but it rolled 1 into crit, 1 into crit damage, 1 into attack, and then it's grinded. So pretty good. Here's one of my best damage dealing runes. It's on Perna. It's a violent rune. It was a legend. I had to gem in the crit rate, but what, it's 36 plus 14, 46, 50. So it's as good as this rune, my best damage dealing rune. This is violent. That one is Nemesis. So yeah, that's kind of how I look at things, and it rolled out really nicely. Here's another good blade rune, but it's not on anyone, so I can't really take it too seriously. You have to look at runes that are on people. Here's a great one on my Kali. So what, 31 and 11 is 42, and it's on one of my best damage dealers, my best damage dealers. So 42 combined stats. So I guess the point I'm trying to make is this turned out great. It's going to take a while to get it where I need it because it's really hard to pull these grinds and stuff like that. But I used, what, 15 of the stones, which is almost 8 weeks because you get 2 a week. So 2 months worth to get this one rune where I want it. But this rune I'll use forever on something. So it worked out nicely. Anyway, I hope that was interesting. The process I go through when I'm reapping and thinking through things. And yeah, Ancient Reapps worked out. And that's the end of this video. I will catch you guys next time, and take care, everybody.